We live in a time and a generation now where we have access to almost anything that allows us to record. Hey there, my name is Henry Sierra, and thank you for clicking on this video. On this channel you can find me eating ice cream for one, my journey through filmmaking, and anything that has to do with being a creative. It's melting! But basically and specifically what I mean is that the approach, the mindset, the perspective, things that you can do to get better at the craft. Okay, so the first reason why you should always record, even if you're not going to use it or post it or edit it or make it into a project, it is because we live in a time and a generation now where we have access to almost anything that allows us to record. Whether it's you and your friend going for a walk, whether it's walking your dog, whether it's playing football, going on a hike, you get the idea. You can pull out your phone or this kind of camera and just record and have it for 60 years down the line. It used to be that way with Polaroid pictures. That's why I have these on my wall that you have seen in my thumbnails and shots some of the time. That was the way to do it 60 years ago, and the way to do it now is through documentation of video. I don't know about you, but I would love to look back on all these memories, and not just as memories, but I get to show other people as well. The next reason is because, well, each and every time you get an urge to pull out your phone or pull out your camera and record something, that is a fundamental reason why we do storyboards in filmmaking. If you see significance in what you're recording, chances are it's a fundamental piece in a story that you are living through. And well, what I'm trying to say here is, if you get into the practice of learning how to pick out those thumbnails of a storyboard or the important or significant parts of that story, that'll help you dramatically in learning how to tell a story, learning how to structure a story. It'll teach you the importance of an arc in a story. Like, let's say you go to Wet n Wild, so the arc in that story is you going on the screamer, and then you go down the screamer, and maybe you have a GoPro attached to you, and it catches that amazing moment. That's the thumbnail of the arc in your story. That is the climax of that story. Alright, and the last reason, this one's kind of cheating, but not really. It's just kind of like a kind of wise way to get stock footage. I mean, I don't even know if it could be considered stock footage, but the point is, you can use the clips that you don't use then as like B-roll and A-roll for future videos that will help aid in the story that you're trying to tell, if that makes any sense. I don't do this often because I usually plan out my videos in advance, kind of, sort of, in a way, but in the times that I have done this, it has worked amazingly. And I could do this for anything. Like, it could be some food or like some birds, a scenery, a sunset, some trees, and I'll just use that to help my story or help transition into something else. Many people don't think that you can still use the clips that you never used before, but you can. You can save those and use them for future reference if you don't have any B-roll or A-roll footage that makes any sense. Out of this whole video, I think that's the most unthought of kind of approach to recording, even if you're not going to post it. Yeah, alright, thank you guys for watching. I hope these tips have helped you. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, like, and turn on post notifications to never miss an upload. I post on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and I do live streams on Sundays as well. Yeah, and with that being said, I will see you guys in my next post. Bye.